Hello, folks. How you doing? My name is Dubem. I'm a front-end dev. I do some back-end and some designing as well. So today I'm going to be starting a mini series I call Dev Experience, where I share with you tips around front-end dev development, anything code, but tips that help you be better, like that improve your work. It involves scripts, automation, packages, and all that. So I'm going to be starting with this wonderful code I found on GitHub by this particular developer. So you can check her account, and maybe you'll find some other fun things there. So one particular issue I usually have is in the past, like I just whenever I create example, or whenever I have new people come on the team, they're always asking for the envs that they need, right? So I have to create the .env.example file, and it's a common practice basically, maybe in open source project or collaborative projects, right? So in the past, I used to manually do it, copy it and then strip off the sensitive items there, but it can be very tedious, especially for projects that have lots of envs. So this is one particular code that I found to do it in a clean way, and it's using JavaScript basically. In the past, I would use like Bash and the rest to like do my scripting, but JavaScript is what is native to us. So let's check out this interesting code. Right. So basically, I'm just going to interpret a little bit of like what is going on in the script, and we're going to get to using it. So it's just strict mode. It's just ensuring that certain things are caught in the code. We're importing the FX module. Then we are checking the process environment arguments. Basically, when you run a command, right, in your terminal, and then that command launches Node.js. Node.js provides you this process thing that basically, it returns the path to the program, the path to the file itself. I mean, the program, Node.js, the file itself, and then any other argument you pass would, follow through, right? So in this case, the person is just checking to ensure that you are not passing more than one file name, because then we need to write a loop, to run the program multiple times. But it's just limited for one file at a time, right? So we are setting the file name or defaulting to .env, which is okay for me because I use it most of the time. Then we are reading the file. We're reading the file. Yeah, it's gonna throw an error if this file doesn't exist, right? And then we're reading the file, and it returns a text basically, right? So we want to convert it to an array. We are splitting by new line. Remember, envs separated in new lines, like each property is separated in new lines, right? So we are splitting it, we get an array, and then we map that array and join it back using a new line so that we can get it as close to the original env as possible. And then we're doing some checks here. The check we are doing here is we are basically trying to preserve comments, right? So if we have comments, we want to preserve it, right? And then the next check we are doing, we are checking um, we're trying to return just this beginning of the string to the point whereby an equals to is found, right? That is just like a cursor thing. We're returning only that part of the string and leaving anything sensitive out of it. I'm going to extend this code a little bit because of my particular use case, but you're going to find that out. Then we are passing back that file, making it to a buffer, and writing it onto a file that we append .example into, and then we're handling errors. So to use this, I'm simply going to copy this okay, just going to create this file name in this my it's my file, call it .gs. So when you read the documentation, you could actually create it into a program that you're using your terminal, right? So you can read the instructions for yourself, but I just use it as a Node.js script because it's more straightforward for me. I don't need to do any extra setup, right? So going back to code, we're just going to copy this script and then paste it here, and then I'll quickly create a .env file, and I want to scaffold it. I like to use comments to make it more organized. So ChatGPT, I need your help. So let's say we need envs like app URL, and let's say we need database information. We need information around caching, caching. Okay, just is as it comes. Let's see billing. Okay, I just put some gibberish here. Okay. So I'm just gonna comment out one of it because I want to use it to explain something later on. So yeah, we have an env, right? All we just need to do is to run Nodejs env dash what have I created? Okay, yeah, I used a different file name. Yeah, let me just clear my terminal. So env node env.ng is fine. So dash ng. So it created the file. Let me open it on the side. Open the base env on this other side. You can see they are similar as possible. So one issue I had with this script is that it also, like if you were to temporarily comment out an env, it also like saves that, right? But this could be troublesome if, like, let's say you did it temporarily. I don't, anyway, maybe you just, I wouldn't really know. I do this sometimes, so I know. So I don't want to save this, like in cases like I want to treat this as something else. So the condition I'm going to use to modify the code is if it starts as a comment and then has an equals to in the property, right? Then I want to exclude that. So to achieve that, what I just need to do is to modify the code a bit. So the first condition I want to check is I want to check to see if the property is a comment, yes, and if prop dot include. So we want to check if it includes an equals to, right? At least if it's an env, at least to include one equals to. So if that is so, let's just return an empty string, right? Or you could even return an empty comment here or whatever modification we need. So with this now, it's gonna return something better. So let's run it again. Yeah, nice. So it strips off any comment that has an env in it, so to make it much safer. So you can extend the code as much as you like. Yeah, I hope this will be useful for you in your projects. Make sure you check out this project, and very nice job. Yeah, so I have a lot of these tips in my tool belt, so if you want to find out more, you want to learn more, make sure you like, comment, share this video. Just give me some encouragement. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye.